Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Global Insights, where we delve deep into the most pressing issues shaping our world. I'm your host, Alvin, and today we're unraveling a story that touches not just the political and military spheres, but the very fabric of the global economy and our daily lives. We're talking about the economic repercussions stemming from the ongoing war involving Iran, a conflict whose ripples are being felt far beyond the battlefield, impacting the wallets and well being of people around the globe. As we dissect this issue, it's crucial to understand why the inflation data released today is more than just numbers on a page. These figures reveal how the conflict is fueling an economic crisis, with inflation remaining stubbornly high and real wages failing to keep pace. This is not simply about fluctuating graphs. It's about the tangible impact on households trying to make ends meet in the face of surging energy costs and disrupted supply chains. Let's frame this situation within a broader context. Historically, wars have often triggered economic turbulence, particularly through the lens of energy prices. The reason is straightforward. Conflicts in regions critical to energy supplies, like the Middle East, often lead to real or anticipated disruptions in the flow of oil and gas. The Strait of Hormuz, for example, is one such critical choke point. When maritime traffic is threatened, the markets react, not only to actual shortages, but to the fear of potential ones. Traders, insurers, and companies all start pricing in risk, causing prices to climb even before actual supply is affected. This war is hitting a world still reeling from previous inflation spikes, where many families were beginning to recover, only to find themselves once again squeezed by escalating costs. It's a perfect storm where volatile markets and fragile supply chains intersect, exacerbating the economic fallout. The result? An erosion of real wages. Even if nominal wages appear steady, their purchasing power is diminishing, leaving consumers with less ability to afford everyday essentials. This isn't just a temporary inconvenience, it's a significant threat to economic stability and consumer confidence. Diving deeper into the mechanics, the rising cost of energy plays a pivotal role in this economic narrative. Gasoline and other fuel related expenses have seen sharp increases, and these costs permeate every corner of the economy, from the price of commuting to the cost of goods on grocery store shelves. Businesses, especially those reliant on transportation and logistics, face immediate and profound challenges. Elevated fuel costs drive up operating expenses across the board, while the unpredictable nature of global shipping routes due to the conflict further complicates planning and investment. The implications of this economic strain are not confined to boardrooms and balance sheets. They extend into the political arena. As inflation climbs, public dissatisfaction grows, and with it, scrutiny of government actions. Citizens begin questioning the rationale behind the conflict, especially as they feel the pinch on energy bills and daily expenses. This situation presents policymakers with a delicate balancing act. They must articulate a clear strategy for managing the war's impact while working to mitigate its economic consequences. Moreover, this conflict and its economic repercussions are reshaping the global outlook. If energy prices remain elevated and wages continue to lag, we risk entering a broader cost of living crisis, one that could stall consumer spending and undermine political stability in various nations. Central banks, too, find themselves in a precarious position. They face the daunting task of curbing inflation without stalling economic growth, a challenge that requires careful calibration of monetary policy. In light of these developments, today's inflation report serves as a stark reminder that the war's economic reverberations are significant and far reaching. It's a clarion call for governments, businesses, and individuals to brace for ongoing volatility and to prepare for the adjustments necessary in such uncertain times. As we close today's discussion, it is essential to recognize that the story of the economic fallout from the war with Iran is not just about statistics or economic theory. It's about real lives and livelihoods being affected across the globe. It's a complex interplay of geopolitical tensions and economic realities, a narrative we must continue to follow closely. Thank you for joining us on Global Insights. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time as we continue to explore the critical issues shaping our world.